cost $29, $34, $475, $35, $200, must be $50. What's up guys, and welcome to another vlog. This one is a little bit different. I was in LA for a full month and I started getting questions on my social media about the prices there. How much was things like nails, the gyms, getting your hair done, the cost of where I was living, etc., food. So then I thought I'm going to share this all with you. So I gathered all this information and in this vlog I show you all of that. So I hope it is helpful for you if you're thinking about moving to LA or even going for a holiday or doing what I did, which I stayed there for like 4 to 5 weeks. And yeah, I just hope it's helpful for you, and I'll see you guys at the next vlog. So I came to Cafe Dialog this morning, which is in West Hollywood. I had breakfast here. I had a matcha with avocado toast with eggs, and that was $25, which is like quite, let's say, okay price for the area that I'm in. I kind of made the mistake, instead of ordering scrambled eggs with avocado toast, I ordered avocado toast with scrambled eggs. So I didn't, it was more about like the avocado toast, but that's just like a kind of personal preference that I should have changed. But yeah, that was $25 for breakfast. They have so many options here. They have for lunch as well. Smoothies, for example, go between like $8 to $7. They've got juices as well, which depending on what size you get, it's like between $4 and $9. A coffee, for example, like a flat white, is $4.75. So yeah, it's kind of like the higher range, but not the highest. So right now we're in Artha Sanctuary. It is so beautiful here. It's in West Hollywood. They do, apart from yoga classes, they'll do sound baths, meditations. They also have things like cryotherapy, the infrared saunas. The infrared saunas look super nice. They're very spacious. You can also watch TV or Netflix while you're in the sauna, which really helps. Today I'm just going to be doing a power flow. This room is heated. I believe all the classes here are heated. They have different things, and it's super beautiful. This class costs $29 for 1 hour. So guys, here we are in Barry's. I just finished the class, which is a new class. It is ride and floor. So basically floor is where you do your weights, and then over there is the bikes. So it's a combo of cardio and weights. Normally they do running and weights, but this is like a new class. I think they only have it in LA and in New York, this type. It's really good. So basically a class here is around $34, which is quite pricey. Plus I'm getting a protein shake now, which is another $10. If you buy a pack of 10, it turns out a little bit cheaper, but basically turns out at $32 a class. It is quite pricey, but it is fun, and it's a very fun way to connect with people. Barry's are all over the world as well. So yeah, it's quite fun. It's like a community in itself. Yeah, this is Barry's. So I'm getting my hair done here with Antonio. Yeah. If you crouch down, there he is, my man.
How you doing?
My girl. So we were talking about prices of blow dries in LA. So you say they go between $75 and $175.
Yeah, like $175, yeah, depending on what you get, if you have extensions, location. There's a lot that play into that. But yeah, those are about the base parts of the
average price. So basically, I come here with Antonio. He's like professional hairstylist. Here it's around, with my extensions,
120.
It's around 120. So I will also put in his Instagram if you want to hit him up. If you're in LA and you want to get a good blow dry, he does a really great job. He also looks after your hair, doesn't burn your hair, etc., etc. This, I'll show you the result as well. It's going to be bomb.
Dale, dale, dale fuego.
So guys, here we are at Gold's Gym in Venice. I'm paying here $200 a month. Now that is like a one-off month. If you join for more months, that price comes down to I think about $120. A day pass here is $50, and it's about the same in all the gyms in LA. The John Reed gym I go to in West Hollywood, that's around $150 for the month, and I think around the same for the day pass. So all gyms are kind of the same, but I love Gold's because you can train outside, and I guess if you are coming here on holiday, it's also that tourist point as well, so you can check that off your list. Guys, here is another matcha place. Here the matchas are about $7, like for an iced one. I think for like a latte it's about $6. It's called Chacha Matcha, just really good matcha as well, and I think it's really fairly priced. But yeah, lattes can go anything about from like $7 to $8. Okay guys, so I just stopped at Aran for some lunch. This is a great place to pick up like lunch or dinner if you're here in LA. However, Aran is very focused on organic produce. It's the best, but it's quite expensive. So for example, for my lunch, I got this thing called like a plate. So you get to choose like one protein, I'll show you. You get to choose like one protein and 2 veggies or like 2 carbs. And mine was I think $29, so it's like $30 for a lunch, but it is very healthy. I mean, there's a joke that goes around, it's like every time you go to Aran you spend like $100, and to be honest, it's not that much of a joke. Every time I go in for like a lunch, because I also picked up this drink, it's like probiotic drink, I think that was like another $5, so I spent like $35. That's like not even eating like in a restaurant, it's just kind of going to like the supermarket, but it is quite like a bougie spot. Protein shakes here are very expensive. The Hailey Bieber one, for example, is like a whopping $18 or $22. I normally pay $22 because I get extra protein added in. It's definitely a place to come. It definitely inspires you like in the health kind of sector, but it comes at a price. Let's talk about Ubers here in LA. So if you were to get an Uber, for example, from West Hollywood to Venice, you're looking at about like $50 if you take Uber X. So Uber X is your kind of typical like everyday Uber, or you can order an Uber Black, which means they're faster there. The cars are normally like of a better class and quality. So yeah, sometimes when I'm in a rush, then I will take an Uber Black. However, it is double the price. So if I want to go from West Hollywood to Venice at like 9 AM, it's going to cost me $50. And it's kind of the same, like if I want to go to Beverly Hills, Uber X would probably be like $20. The Black is obviously then $40. Ubers are really great here in LA. I wouldn't recommend hiring a car because then you have to deal with the parking, and it's just quite stressy, and you know, sometimes LA traffic can be quite heavy. So it's nice to use the time when you are in an Uber to do other things. Let's talk about co-working space here in LA. Of course, you have the safe options of like a Starbucks. There's always a Starbucks like in every corner, if not like every 50 meters. But you have options. For example, where I've stayed my whole entire stay here in LA, it's called the One Hotel, and it is extremely co-working friendly. It's very cool. In the lobby they have like a whole area you can charge your whatever you're working from, and they're very supportive of that. Then you have places, for example, like Soho House if you're a member, and there is cute cafes. However, I feel that sometimes in cafes they are a bit like strict on having laptops. Co-working spaces like Hotel One in West Hollywood is an amazing option, and it's for free. Talk nail prices here in LA. Normally the nail prices are quite a bit more pricier than in Europe. These, for example, are called Japanese nails, so they're like 3D nail art, so they're a bit special. This was $120, which I have to say was very good price for LA and for what it is. I got these done in Chinatown, which is a bit of a drive away, so and of course you have to take into consideration the Uber drive there. But yeah, you're looking between $80 and $120. So let's talk about rent here in LA for 1 month. Now LA is a huge place, so let's narrow it down. I'm gonna focus on West Hollywood. If you were to rent somewhere in West Hollywood, not as high up as Sunset Boulevard, which is what's behind me, but maybe lower down in the West Hollywood area, you're looking about $2,500 to $3,000 a month. Now, if you come here and like a no commitment, I would recommend you stay somewhere like Hotel 1 where I am, or the AKA, where you can be on the Sunset Boulevard, still have that buzz, still have the hotel benefits, but have an apartment vibe. Now the AKA is an amazing hotel, and they also have kitchens inside their mini apartments, so you can really get that like feeling of living in LA. If that's not in your budget, then you pick an Airbnb, and that can really vary. It really depends where you are in West Hollywood and also how many people you are. For example, if you're going to rent one of these houses or up in the hills behind me, then you're going to be paying big bucks. Like you're paying like $10,000 to $15,000 a month. But if you were to go a little bit lower down, which is an amazing area, you have like Melrose Avenue there, it's like a super nice vibe, then you're looking at something a bit cheaper. So I would say if you can stay somewhere like the One Hotel or AKA, awesome, because then also if you want your laundry done, there's laundry service. They have, you know, so many like hotel benefits, but you don't feel like you're in a hotel as well.